Hello world! So for today's episode, I've been working on prototyping the Aquaponics control rig. Let's start with this microcontroller. This is the brains of the bunch. It'll take in sensor data like these thermal probes I have, but also some float valves and stuff eventually. And then controls the various other parts to the system, from the pumps to the valves to user interface indicators. The code I'm running on them, and I'll post this in the description, is fairly simple. It's 3 seconds on, 3 seconds off, just to test out everything. So how this circuit works is these relay boards are mechanical switches, and you can hear them when they engage and disengage. So I'm actually controlling 3 different voltage sources here. I'm controlling this one over here for my LED test rig. This is a 5-volt voltage source coming in, and it's isolated from the 5 volts on the microcontroller board via relay number 0. For relay number 1, that guy comes over to my bench top, and I'm providing 12 volts DC to that. That, in turn, is what controls this solenoid. This solenoid is just a valve. So when it's on, it's stopping the flow of water, and when it's off, it's allowing water to flow through. And these ones are cool. They have little filters on them. So that's controlled by relay number 1, relay 0, relay 1. Relay 2 is actually coming from this voltage source, which turns out is actually 12 volts alternating current. Now this isn't the pump that I'm going to use for the actual aquaponics. This is just a little test pump for a tiny aquarium. But you can see when we fire, it turns on and turns off. So eventually this pump relay will have 110 AC, which is your standard wall outlet to control a pump. But for now, 12 volts alternating current is reasonable, so I don't electrocute myself with my messy wiring. So I'll post this code down in the description. This weekend I'm going to be working on cleaning up this prototype, maybe getting a little bit of sensor data into the microcontroller. If you want to follow along, feel free to subscribe, and thanks for tuning in.